911, what is your emergency?
Yeah, we have someone on down that's not breathing anymore.
Okay, is this person with you at 811?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
I think he's been drinking too much. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Come on, breathe for me, baby, breathe.
Probably the biggest issue for youth right now is drinking.
These students represent Sacramento County youth. Meet our young people. By 7th grade, 20% have experimented with alcohol. Within 2 years, that number will change. At this point, 42% are drinking or have been. By the time our youth graduate from high school, almost 60% have used alcohol, and over 20% are engaging in dangerous drinking activities. It is well established that alcohol is the leading cause of death among youth. It contributes substantially to motor vehicle crashes, suicide, rape, and family and school problems. Experts refer to these activities as high-risk drinking. Simply defined, high-risk drinking includes the following behavior: drinking within the past 30 days, binge drinking activities, consuming 5 or more drinks in one sitting, simply getting drunk.
I know that students get alcohol from their older friends, parents, and careless merchants, and it's easy to buy alcohol or get someone to buy it for you.
It's almost as easy as just going and buying water, as long as they have the money and they know someone that's older.
But where does it begin? Why are young people drinking? And why are they drinking like this?
It's very important that we do something about underage drinking because it's very dangerous. It can cause potential hazards.
They want to be like all big and bad. Oh, I'm drinking now.
Kids think drinking alcohol is so normal. Underage drinking seems like it's commonplace. They feel like that's the only way they can have a good time and be social.
It affects all the youth who do drink because we're not very developed yet. And so by drinking alcohol, it can damage us mentally and physically.
Most of my friends right now are drinking and they're not even, 21 yet. And most of them are freshmen or sophomores that are trying to experience new things. And I think that's a way more dangerous for them to be exposed to because they can't really control a big load of homework. Now imagine controlling themselves drunk.
Youth and adults are committed. They are changing norms that condone parent-chaperoned drinking parties, eliminating alcohol media in their neighborhoods, advocating that policies are enforced to keep our communities safe, and refusing youth easy access to alcohol through their families or local merchants.
In Folsom, we're trying a number of different things to keep kids from getting their hands on alcohol. We're trying to educate kids and parents about what's happening, and we're doing a lot of enforcement. We have saturation patrols on many weekend and holiday evenings trying to find people who are drinking and driving. We also do decoy operations to try to identify adults who might buy alcohol for minors and citing them. Even though it's a relatively minor crime, the results for buying alcohol for a minor could be disastrous and deadly, and we want to stop that before it happens.
In Sacramento County, young people are launching strategies that engage both youth and adults in changing their community.
With strong leadership from our schools, families, communities, and youth themselves, we can reduce underage drinking and youth access to alcohol. We need to teach our kids to be leaders in this effort, to support law enforcement and prevention efforts, and to reward and recognize our kids who are doing well.
High school Friday Night Live members and middle school Club Live members are working to implement youth-led environmental prevention projects. The Merchant Committed program is a community-based approach to identifying and reducing risks associated with off-sale and on-sale retail alcohol environments. The goal is to reduce alcohol-related problems by providing merchant education and then holding merchants accountable if they violate state and local laws, such as sales to minors and intoxicated patrons. Friday Night Live and Club Live youth provide the merchant education component and work to increase compliance rates. Taking down alcohol promotions and media from store windows is one way to reduce alcohol messages to youth, plus recognizing those merchants who are doing the right thing.
If anybody come here, if they're underage, we refuse them.
The greatest influence on a young person's decision to drink alcohol is the world they live in. The number one protective factor against youth alcohol use and abuse is a strong parent-child relationship, a parent committed. The Parent Committed campaign stops accepting teen drinking as a rite of passage and understands the threat it poses to healthy development. Parents play a vital role in replacing pro-alcohol messages with clear messages urging young people not to drink. Friday Night Live and Club Live actively promote the Parent Committed campaign. Middle and high school students are mobilizing parents to be committed to stopping underage drinking and signing pledges to refuse to buy alcohol, serve alcohol, or allow any underage drinking to take place in their home.
As a parent, I have made a commitment to keep my house free from drugs and alcohol. As part of this, I make sure when my son's there with his friends, I don't offer it, and then I make sure when he goes to other homes, he's not offered alcohol there either.
We don't want young people to drink because we want to live in a safe community, and that's what's important to us.
You can be a world changer in your own little circle, in your school or your community, your neighborhood. So you need to take the lead, and people will see that. And when they see you living a good life, they'll want some of that.